Rivet crew, what up? It's Wednesday, and we are doing our weekly interval workout. As you can see, this one it's somewhat similar to the one we did last week. I think it was called Doce, but a similar time frame. You know, they have 4-minute AMRAP, 4-minute rest, 4-minute AMRAP, 4-minute rest, 4-minute AMRAP. Last week we did some power cleans in there. We're doing some power snatches this week. I think the numbers all stayed the same last week. This week, the reps are going down while the weights are going up. So as you can see, 3 4-minute AMRAPs. First one has the bigger amount of reps in there, but a lighter bar as far as the power snatch is concerned. The second AMRAP, kind of our middle one there, we have that medium weight bar. We have a medium amount of reps and calories. And then the last one, we have our heaviest bar and the lowest amount of reps and calories. The goal for each and every AMRAP today is to get through at least one round inside each AMRAP. So try to get through those burpees. Once you get there, the goal is to kind of try to get through those burpees, and if you can, try to get back to the rower and get a few calories on the rower. So one plus rounds inside of each AMRAP. So choose your barbell weights accordingly with that in mind. What do we have to think about today? So strong and steady on the rower at the beginning of each AMRAP. I mean, don't go flying out the gate. Don't sprint. You know, none of these should really be, maybe that last one a little bit, but definitely those first two should not be sprints. You want to be able to get off that rower and get right onto that barbell with some power snatches. The power snatches, definitely, you should be able to do touch and go sets with the first two AMRAPs, right? We have 21 in the first AMRAP. We have 15 at a light and a fairly lightish weight. So you should definitely be able to do that set of 21 and or that set of 15 and probably 2 or maybe 3 sets at the most. So touch and go sets, you know, like a 5-5-5 or whatever on that set of 15. So you should be able to touch and go those weights. That third AMRAP, which I have, what is that, 115, 85. That one, yeah, again, either small sets, 1s and 2s, or some quick singles on that one. Your choice on the last AMRAP, but definitely touch and go small sets on the first two. And then, bar facing burpees, you're going to be facing that barbell. You're going to bring the feet in. You'll have that 2-foot jump over the bar each and every time. And you'll probably find yourself at the end of the, towards the end of the AMRAP, is trying to, like I said, blast through those burpees and try to get back to the rower if you can. Obviously, it becomes less and less imperative as you go through the AMRAPs. From that last one, it's a short row. It's a heavier bar, but it's only 9 snatches and it's only 9 burpees. So you definitely should be able to make it back to the row on that one. I talked a little bit about this last week, and with fear of being repetitive, I'm going to touch on it again this week, and that is using your legs and hips, lower body, as a primary movers in both the snatch and the row today. I talked about it last week with the row and clean. I'm going to talk about it again just because it is so amazingly important, and we often see people doing the Olympic lifts and rowing using too much back and too much arms, right? Kind of using that upper body too much. We really want to focus on using the lower body, pushing with the legs, extending those hips hard, and getting all that power from the lower body, and only using the upper body, as needed. So I'll talk about that first. Again, I know I said this last week, but again, it's so important to do this right, to be efficient, especially in a workout like this. Because these are 4-minute windows, right? So you're going to be, the goal is to kind of go at a very strong pace, knowing you have those rests in between. So we need to be very efficient. We need to create a lot of power, particularly because we're doing calories today. So the row, again, 60% legs, 30% hips, and a mere 10% arms. So the upper body really should not be doing much here. And of course, the sequence of events is that legs, hips, arms. Push with the legs, swing open the hips, and then finally pull the arms. Release the arms, close the hips, bend the legs, and then you're right back where you were. Legs, hips, arms, hips, legs. Big thing, make sure those heels are down just like they're going to be in the snatch, hopefully. So we're using that whole foot so we can use the whole leg to really push back hard. And as we're going for calories today, we really want to try to transfer as much power as we can. So we're really looking for that strong leg drive. Slow recovery, strong leg drive. Sorry, I'm getting off into a different subject here, but legs, hips, arms, use those legs a lot. And same thing with your power snatches today, right? We want to fully extend the legs first. We're pushing with the legs, we're extending the hips hard, and then finally we are using the arms at the very end to pull ourselves underneath the bar. For this one, a good practice with a PVC like this one is to do some hang, high pulls. I like to do these just to get a feel for the legs, hips, arms. So make sure, of course, you're using your hook grip today on the bar. It's going to stay that grip for your snatches. So hang, high pulls. So do this as part of your warm-up. Just go from that up and knees. And the goal here, is to want to have legs first, then hips, then arms. Right? Legs, hips, arms. Legs, hips, arms. You get a feel for that extension of the hips. Drive those heels down. Then, of course, pull those elbows high and outside. And that what precedes the going overhead. All right. There you go, guys. Cues for the day. Try to get at least one plus rounds inside each AMRAP. Remember, there's a 4-minute break in between each AMRAP today. Score is total reps performed inside each AMRAP. Get it done. Have fun. Talk to you tomorrow.